Government spending has been great. I think 11.11 lakh crore, which is the capital expenditure expected. That's going to be there. I think the private lending is taking up because I think because of our inclusion in the bond market index, there is about $12 billion which has slipped into the bond market. I think the long end of the yield curve will be lower. That will make several private projects more viable. I think private lending, private expenditure would go up. I think government expenditure has led the way so far. But I think the lower yields on the higher long end of the yield curve will help.
I do want to get your sense in, Feroze, because we talk about so many sectors that are potential investment bets in India. You've outlined the defense space as one where India is really doubling down in a big way. This has been the highest allocation in this budget to the defense category, where obviously India is aiming to become self-reliant. Defense spending as a percentage of GDP is going up globally. And, we've had Donald Trump talk about how NATO members need to meet their share of the bargain in terms of upping their defense spending and defense contribution to the NATO alliance. How do you look at India's position as it tries to also be a significant player in this space?
Yes, I think the self-reliance story of the defense expenditure is a very important story. I think from a valuation standpoint, of course, the sectors already overvalued marginally. I think if you look at some stocks which have rallied up a multifold in the last 1.5 years. But yeah, if you look at the kind of market cap which is available to gobble up as free float, it's very low. That's why you see such kind of re-ratings for every unit of money coming in. The re-rating is substantive because there's hardly any free float left. A lot of it has already been taken by domestic institutions. So I personally think the valuations will remain elevated. If you look at the defense sector from a country as a whole, the self-reliance story seems to be picking up. And I think there is a merit in terms of the kind of expenditure which is happening. The PLI scheme on the manufacturing side and the defense side is going to help. And I think from a global standpoint, of course, it's a long way to go for India in terms of the defense manufacturing internally.